Clint from Chase Smallcraft. I wanted to show you guys some of the work I'm doing here on this bench. Simple drill press, nice bench setup, making half ovals and keel bands for stem keel protection on the boats. I'll flip this around and show you what I'm up to. All right, so what we're seeing here is stainless and brass. Generally, you're going to get stainless in 304 and 316. I think this is 316. This piece of half oval is 304. Brass is all you're going to find. It is going to get tarnished. It's easy to work with. You can use regular woodworking tools. And so what we've got here is we've got a jig set up with a couple pieces of steel to capture this piece of half-inch half oval. And it gets drilled at intervals. This comes solid. So all these holes need to get put in, and they need to get put in at generally a 3.5, 4-inch interval. And then you have to avoid areas where this is going to bend. So for example, on this I'm showing here is basically a mock-up of a stem coming into the flat bottom of a boat with a little bit of a round. And clearly this piece of scrap, which is, by the way, what I'm doing with this is using this piece to set up the jig, and you can see the circles there are for holes that are dead center. So I can use that to set up the jig on center. And then once it's on center, I can just run the half oval through and drill it. But anyway, back to this. I certainly wouldn't want to bend around this. Bending it around that is no problem, but it's a problem if here's a screw hole because it's just going to break at the screw hole. So that's brass. Stainless comes pre-drilled at 6-inch intervals in general. We can add screws, but with stainless I find you don't need to, except where there's a cut. So this piece here was cut to 51 3/4. So what we'll be doing here on this boat is what we have done is I've cut this, drilled with a high-speed steel bit, and then countersunk with an HSS bit, 3/8 bit, to countersink that. The key thing with stainless is it's hard, and so the key there is to use a cutting lubricant. But then on the back, they're labeled bow end. This one is labeled with the boat bow end, an arrow pointing forward. So if you're building a chase boat, look on the back of the half oval, and you'll see those notations. The reason it's half oval is because it's oval in section. You can get half round as well. Thank you very much.